Oh yeah, another stress test. Great.
I have returned.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, another stress test. Yes, I think this is the 6th one after the last beta. But of course I don't mind. I'm happy to be part of it again. However, I decided not to level on as much as I can. I think that's not so cool to do that now. I will save it for when the game goes live. It's only 4 days. But what I did decide is that I will map out all the herbing and the ore nodes in the Norn starting area. As you can see here, I have made some maps. I will post them on my Facebook, and I will put a link in the description. That will save you guys some time in looking for those ore nodes and the herb nodes. By the way, if you hold down control during the gameplay, those things will light up also. So then you can spot them easier, because especially the herb nodes can sometimes be hard to see. As you guys saw in my other videos, I've addressed quite a few basic tips and tricks for this game. But I will focus on some more things in this video. First, I will start off with the interface. By default it's a pretty good interface, but with some minor tweaks here and there, it's even better. When you hit escape, you can go to options, and over here on the left side you see the different options: general options, graphic options, sound options, control options. What you really want to change over here, you see auto loot. By default this is out, but I really suggest you put it on, because then you can auto loot mobs when you're near them. You just have to press the F key and then you loot them. There's also another thing that's show skill recharge, and what it does, it shows a timer when you use a skill like this. Also very handy, and that's also off by default. When you go to the graphic options, there is an option to choose auto detect. Most of the time that's works fine. During this stress test, my frame rate is, as you can see, not so high. It was around between 35 and 40 in this area. Normally I have about 60, but it was a stress test. This thing is, I think, pretty important. By default it was turned off, and when I turned it off I had frame rates of about 170, and my card was making a lot of noise. So I just put it on, and then the frame rate usually drops to about 60. The last tab where you might want to look into is the one where you can keybind your stuff. It's this one. By default all those special keys are linked to the F keys. For me that's my burst skill. This one is linked to F1 by default. I have to say, I don't think the F keys are the most convenient keys when you're playing with your left hand and you have to shift to that. So, but you have to decide that for yourself. You can keybind really anything here. As you guys have noticed, there is a small guy standing next to me the whole time. That's the mini Ridlock Grimstone. Over here you see the special items you can get when you bought the digital deluxe or the collector's edition. I bought the digital deluxe one. As you can see, I have all the items and also got the ring. Pretty handy. And yeah, that mini looks pretty cool with his fiery sword. Pretty badass. One thing I wanted to share with you guys also is the fact that you can farm in low level areas and still can get some pretty nice drops. Let's say you're like level 30 and you go back to a level 10 area. Then you will be downscaled to 10, but you still can find loot that's suitable for your normal level. So you will find armor and weapons around level 28 or something. That can happen in this game. It happened during the betas and the stress tests very often. However, this last stress test, I think they changed it a little bit, because I tested it on in a few spots, and yeah, the mobs did drop them, but it wasn't as much as they used to do. So it's a tip, but it's not the golden tip. Another thing it's pretty important, I think, it's backspace. During all the betas and the stress tests, yeah, backspace, was a problem. So my advice is to make bigger bags as fast as you can. There are 3 professions that can make them: the armorsmith, the leather worker, and the tailorer. I chose the armorsmith, and you can make 8 slot bags, so that's twice the size of the starter bags. And those 8 slot bags, you can make them with 0 skill in armor smithing. The same is for tailoring and leather working. So that's really handy. And also, if you guys saw my video about cooking, I really advise you to have a cooking buff as fast as you can, because the cooking buffs I saw, they all gave an extra experience after you killed them up. Alright, this was, I think, the last video for me regarding the starting tips and tricks for Guild Wars 2. The game goes live on Saturday. It's only 4 more days. It's pretty amazing. Also the timing for the game here in Europe, for me personally, it's perfect. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so the only thing I have to do is wake up and then make a lot of coffee, and then I'm going to level like crazy. It was great fun in making these videos, and of course I will make lots more when the game goes live. I'm really looking forward to it. We also made a guild. I will keep the name secret for a few more days, but I will post it on the Facebook and I make a video about it. So after waiting many years, it's now only 4 more days, and then we can finally start playing a real cool game again. I'm really looking forward to it. It was also very cool to make these videos. If you want to see something that I recorded, just look back in my playlist and check it out. And I see you guys when the game is live. Guild Wars 2, almost here. Cool. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I see you next time. Arrivederci.